So hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, we are going to install Tomcat and do the path setting and configure it properly on the Eclipse IDE. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. So first thing first, we have to download the Tomcat server from the official website, that is Apache Tomcat, and make sure you are downloading the latest version so that your application will be supported by Jakarta Servlet, because above Tomcat 10 it only supports Jakarta Servlet. It does not supports Java X Servlet. So if you are using older versions of Servlet and JSP, you need to download Tomcat versions below 10, that is this 9 or even lower versions. But if you are using Jakarta Servlet, you need to download this 10.1 or this 11.0. So we will download this 10.1. So here you can see the download options. As everyone must be using Windows, that is 64-bit device, you need to download this 64-bit Windows zip and this will be downloaded. But I have already downloaded it on my system, so I will just show you the steps how to do it. So this is the download page. You need to download this from 64-bit Windows, and then you have to click the next in the application setup page that you get after downloading it. So then you have to click I agree. Then you just have to click next, and this port number will be 1200 by default, but you can definitely change that after whenever you want. And then the Tomcat application will configure your JDK that is stored in your device automatically. You just have to click next. Then the destination folder is by default in C drive in program files, but you can change that if you don't want that to be the destination folder. But generally, it is recommended to keep the destination folder as same. Then we have to click install. Then the installer will configure everything and the system will be downloaded. After that, you need to do some path setup. Like you need to go to this. Let me go. You need to go to your C drive. Then you have to go to, sorry, you have to go to the C drive program files. Then you have to go to the Apache Software Foundation. This folder will be downloaded or will be installed in your directory. Then go to the version of Tomcat that you have downloaded. Then go to the lib part. In the lib part, there will be a part called Servlet API. So you need to right click on it and copy as path, because we need this path in our environment variable so that our application supports the servlet applications. So after copying it, you need to go to the environment variables of the system. So here you have to type environment variables. Then in the environment variables, in the path or class path, you have to paste this link over here, like I have pasted over here. You just have to add new and then paste the thing that you have copied. You just have to paste it over here, and you can definitely remove that double quoted mark from the link, and you can paste this and click OK. But I have already pasted it here beforehand, so I will not be doing that. So you have to do that. So then you have to click OK, OK, and OK, and everything is done. Your path is set, and then we will move on to our Eclipse IDE and how can we set the things over there. So let me move on to my Eclipse IDE, and here when you arrive in the Eclipse IDE, initially you have to click this open perspective button over here, like you can see. Let me do it again. It's over here, this open perspective. So you have to choose the Java EE project, because uh, we are going to use Servlet and JSP technology for our application. So we need to choose this Java EE default perspective. So you have to choose that. Then you have to choose open. Then uh, you have to click on this servers. As we have downloaded the server, we have to add this server to our Eclipse IDE. So you have to click on this link. No servers are available. Click this link to create a new server. So you have to click this link. Then you have to click on Apache because Tomcat server is from Apache. So you need to click on Apache. Then choose the Tomcat version that we have downloaded just. So we have downloaded Tomcat 10.1. So click Tomcat 10.1. Then click next. Then browse. From here, browse and choose the Tomcat directory. Then again, you have to go to the same place, C drive, program files, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 10.1. Then you have to select this folder because we are letting the IDE know that our Tomcat installation directory is this one. So whenever it needs some reference from Tomcat or need the help of Tomcat, so it will refer to this directory. Then you have to click next and then click finish. And our server is added as you can see. But one more thing we have to do. We have to set up the port number and the admin port number. So you have to double click on this server over here. Then this dialog box will open and then you have to uh, put add any port number for this Tomcat admin port number. So let me give 8081. By default, it's 8080, but I have other applications which use that 8080 application port number. So that's why I have used 8081 so that the port numbers won't be conflicting. Then in the HTTP 1200, you can choose it 1200 or 1205, any number you want, but make sure that this port number does not conflict with any other port numbers in any other application that you are using. Then you have to click Control S to save the configuration. Then let me just show you a demo of how to use the server by importing a project that I have built earlier. So let me open the project from file system, then directory. Then I have to go to my Eclipse IDE where I have stored my projects. So sorry, not this one. So we have to choose the student. Let's say we select this project, then we click next or finish. As you can see, this project has been imported. So let me download this or go to the, let me go to src and the index page of the project. Let me go to the index.html from where we will run the project. And then you have to start the server because the server is stopped as of now. So you have to start the server. Click on start. The server will be started. If the server does not start, you have to click the check if the port number is conflicting. Then you can check the change the port number from here. You can change the port number from here if the your current port number is conflicting with any other port number. So we have started the server, then we have to right click over here, then run as, then run on server. Then we have to choose this particular server. Then you can take on this, always use this server while running the project. You can take on this, then finish. Uh, so, so we have started the project. So as you can see, the project is started and admin or admin. So I think this was the ID and password for admin. Yes, this is the one. So as you can see, we can add the new student, insert new result, register students, all this basically features of this project. But I hope you understood the setup and installation process of Tomcat in Eclipse IDE. If you have any doubts or any problem regarding installation or configuration, you can reach me out in the comments. I will be very happy to help you or answer your queries. So, thank you everyone. That's it for this video.